Hi guys, good morning. How are you? I hope you are all healthy. And now let's move on with our next topic in grammar. Today I'd like to bring your attention to the typical mistakes that you made in your previous assignments. I need to bring your attention to this so that you won't be making the mistakes over and over again. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here are the typical mistakes that you made in your previous mistakes. The first one is this pattern is absolutely wrong. So uh, never make the pattern again because it's wrong. Subject plus verb ing. That is absolutely wrong. Okay. So a full sentence can never be formed with a subject directly followed by verb ing. Remember that. So if you put a subject, if you want to write a subject and then you are thinking of a certain verb, don't put directly a verb ing after that, because that is, I guarantee you that it is absolutely incorrect. Yeah. So avoid making these kinds of sentences. The students singing beautifully at the event, and then you have period. This is wrong because, as you know, you have the students here, and then you directly follow directly the verb ing follows the students, and that is again wrong. Another sentence, the doctors making vaccines to kill the virus, period. Again, this is wrong. Yeah, you cannot simply put a subject and then directly a verb ing after that. That is incorrect. Yeah. The last one, the plane flying from Korea to Japan, period. Again, this is wrong. You cannot put subject and directly verb ing here. And I see some of you and even many of you make the same mistakes in your previous assignments, in your blogs. So you need to draw your attention to that, and you need to realize that it is wrong, and then you will never repeat it again in your future works. Okay, so that's one. The second one is okay, so these are the correct forms from the previous assignments, from the previous slides. I mean, the students are singing beautifully at the event. Now this is correct because you have the B here, which is R. Yeah. The students sang beautifully at the event. This is also correct because now you have a past form of the verb for the past tense, sang. Yeah. You know that subject plus verb to is a past simple form. And so this one is correct. Or you can say the students sing beautifully at the event. Again, this is a correct sentence because now you have subject and you have verb in present tense. Yeah. So these are the correct forms. Again, never subject and then directly verb ing. Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. What I call run-on sentences in Bahasa Indonesia. This is a kalimat bablas. If you are driving a car and it's like the car doesn't have brake pedals. So once you put the accelerator, you push the accelerators, you cannot stop because there is no brake pedal. You cannot brake. Yeah, so the car will run into lampposts and people in the street and other cars, yeah, because it's bablas. Run-on sentences actually should be separated by periods, not comma. Ya, okay, so kalimat bablas is kalimat yang seharusnya dipisahkan oleh titik, bukan koma. Yeah. Now, I see many of you produce these kinds of sentences. The world has been attacked by a coronavirus, comma, it is a deadly virus, comma, it has killed thousands of people. Yeah, this is simply wrong. Yeah. Because you don't give periods among the or between the sentences that you have written. If you read it aloud, by the end of the paragraph, you'll be out of breath, yeah, because simply your punctuations, the comma, doesn't let you catch your breath. Now, compare that with this correct version. The world has been attacked by a coronavirus, period. It is a deadly virus, period. It has killed thousands of people. Now, this is correct. And that helps your readers to understand your points very smoothly. It is easier to understand. If you read it aloud or somebody else reads it aloud, it is easier for them to catch their pause, because every time you put a period, you let the readers breathe and catch the pause, and then before going on to the next sentence. So again, do not produce run-on sentences. You have to learn how to put your idea in one sentence, and then you put a period, not a comma. Okay, a period, not a comma. Okay, so the general rule for run-on. Again, okay, I have some examples of wrong sentences here. Bali is a beautiful island, comma, it is visited by many tourists from all over the world. Again, this is wrong because you have to put a period instead of a comma here. Now the next one is the correct version. Bali is a beautiful island. It is visited by many tourists from all over the world. Now this one is correct because the two sentences are now separated by a period, not a comma. Okay, so for the general rule, put one idea and then a few related information, and then in one sentence. After that, put a period, and then move to the next sentence, and on like that until we have a paragraph or an essay which is easier to read, easier to understand, because you have segmented your ideas into well-formed sentences with proper punctuation. Okay, so that's my lecture today on the most frequent mistakes that you made. Okay, the first one is subject plus verb ing. Don't produce this kind of sentence anymore unless it is a reduced clauses. And you can do that. For example, the man wearing a white shirt is my father. Now you can do that, but that is only in reduced clauses. If it is a full sentence, you don't produce subject directly verb ing. Subject followed directly by verb ing. That is absolutely wrong. Okay, the next one is run on. Run on sentences means that actually you have to put a period. So if you put a comma, that is wrong. Okay, remember the overall rule is that try to put one idea in one sentence, put a period, and then move on to the next sentence, put a period, then move on to the next sentence, put a period, on and on like that. Okay, okay, I hope this will clarify the issues, the typical mistakes. I look forward to seeing or reading more correct versions of your essays later on in the next assignments. In the meantime, wait for my assignments on Microsoft Teams on Thursday, and then you are going to do some practice on these two topics, okay? Okay, guys, that's all. Stay healthy, stay safe, and goodbye.